The first time I put this on this took me about 20 minutes. There were no videos kicking around. There were very few tips and tricks I could refer to. Let's work on that. Hey everybody, it's Matthew. Welcome back to RODDISSIMOTO and welcome to the Moto Box. I'm going to switch gears a little bit today and I'm going to go through maybe the simplest wrenching exercise that you're going to need to know how to do if you've got one of these bikes, and that's taking the tanks on and off. So for this job, all you'll need is the factory KTM toolkit. It should be underneath your seat if you don't know where it is. This one's seen better days, but inside I keep the factory tools, but also a couple extra ones. I can go through that. If there's interest, let me know in the comments. So this is what you'll need. This is a 6mm Allen key. This one's the factory one, but if you don't have it, any 6mm Allen key will do the job of taking the tanks on and off. So like with any of the things I'm going to be wrenching on this bike, I am not a mechanic, so take everything I do or say with a grain of salt. For anyone that doesn't know, the KTM 990s and 950s have two tanks, one on either side of the engine, which is great for stability, for off-road riding, but does mean that if you're going to do any work on the engine, you need to take those tanks off. So just to point out a couple of things, this is the inside of the tank. So we've got the vent hose, we've got the tap at the bottom here, I'll just show you there, and another vent hose here, which is for part of the other fairing. Essentially, that's all you need to connect, or those two on this right side tank. And what you're going to connect it to is the hose here. And then this is the fuel line down here. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is just remove the bolts, the tank bolts that are that hold it on. Just make note, there are two different lengths. The shorter one is at the top tank and the longer one is at the back here. So all we're going to do is bring the tank up and rest it on here. So we're going to put it onto the foot peg. That's your trick number one, is to rest it on the foot peg and lift it up and then rest it on here. So the only thing we're really going to attach here is this, this vent hose. So once we get it lifted up, we're just going to attach that to the back like I showed you. Let's do that now. So rest it on foot peg, get your bearings, lift it up. What I do is put your knee into it just to hold the back of the tank with your knee, and then you can just reach in and just simply attach the vent. So now we've got the vent attached. What we're going to do is just rest the tank on top of the trellis. And there you have it. So this is just being held now by the frame, and we can grab our top bolt, so the shorter one, and just finger tight, just a couple of threads. So you want to still have this move, but not fall off. So once we've got that, we can go and add the rear hole. We can just line that up. There it is. And again, we're just going to give this a couple of turns, just finger tight. So now we've got two loosely connected bolts. Now's a good time. What we're going to do is we're going to connect the fuel line and then put the bolt in for the bottom of the tank. Pull the tank out and you can see where the tap is, and then here is the fuel line going down to the pump. So you're just going to connect those two, and I'm just going to push it in my fingers And then what I would do is take pliers and just to secure that on, move the clamp, and that's that. Then you take your lower bolt. So this is the lower bolt tank. It's got a washer on it. And we're just going to put this in and loosely find the hole. So if the tanks have expanded, which they often have, you got to lift this up. And there we go. And that's why you want to keep the bolts really loose so that you can actually screw this in. Just make sure that's lined up there. There you go. Now we're just going to move to the top, secure the top, secure the back. And that's one KTM 950 tank on. Now we're going to take it off. I made the mistake once of putting this all back together, and then went to start the bike, it wouldn't start, and I'd failed to turn this back on. So something that you may encounter, check that you've turned that to those on. Now to take it off, it's not surprisingly just the opposite direction, but there's just a couple of things that I think you also want to do just to make your life easier. So what I usually do is take the bottom bolt out. So I unscrew it and take it out completely. Use my knee to support the bottom so I can get the last one out. There we go. And what I always do is put it somewhere where you won't forget. Then I loosen the back and remove the bolt. So this one's still tight. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to undo this until there's a couple of threads. So now we've got just the top bolt holding things on. So we're going to come back to the bottom, turn off the petcock. So clockwise, make sure it's closed. We're going to use a little wrench to pull the clip back and then just remove the fuel hose. So that's all clear. The only thing now connected to the bike is that vent hose, and I'll show you how to get that off really easily. So now that we can remove the top bolt, here it is, the shorter one, put that aside. And don't forget, you want to lift up and then out. So we're going to lift up and pull it back. Now this vent is attached. All we're going to do is disconnect it here and then pull the tank away. There you have it. You've removed the tanks on your KTM 950 or 990. And this is the left side tank, so all the same stuff. The only difference is that on the left side, you've got this, which is the low fuel sensor. So this is something that you need to connect. And also what you've got here is the main fuel on off switch, I guess that is, which connects from this tank over to the other tank as well, and to the fuel pump. So that's essentially what the inside of these tanks looks like. Now I'm going to leave these tanks off. This is kind of a part one of a two-part series that I'm going to do. I'm going to be doing the starter sprag replacement this next weekend. So I'm going to need the tanks off anyway, or at least that side, to do that job. So I'm going to leave them off. I'll film that and post when that's done. Hopefully it's been helpful. It's a simple task to do. You can do it in your own moto box. But thanks for liking, subscribing to this channel. I'll try and keep putting videos out of these old machines, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. So this is my first video of working in my garage, trying to film and work on this at the same time. This is the most difficult part, is actually the filming.